Earlier this week, we provided you with a general overview of the home touring process. Today, we're actually going to get into a little bit more detail. Hi, I'm Diane McConaughey, Associate Broker and Full-Time Realtor with RE/MAX Select Realty. While attending an open house is a great way to spend your weekend, we always recommend that you schedule a private tour with us instead. Keep in mind that during an open house, you aren't really able to talk freely about your likes and your dislikes about the home because there's typically other buyers and their agents that are touring the home at the same time. Parking is usually limited and there's often a line outside of guests waiting to get in. We work behind the scenes for you even before you begin touring to make sure that the home is vacant and to make sure that you have a dedicated appointment time. We also make sure that we map out the most convenient route when you're touring multiple homes so that we're not traveling through the same neighborhood twice or going from one end of the town to the next, only to have to circle back because we forgot a home that was on the beginning of the list. We'll also make sure to read all of the agent's specific notes on the listings to make sure that we're well informed of any issues or specific instructions about the houses that we're going to be touring. As your realtor, it's our job to make sure that we can get you into the homes as soon as they're available to tour. Sometimes this is the day that they come on the market, other times it's a day after they're listed on the West Penn multi-list, and other times it's a week later, and sometimes I've seen them up to a month. This is why it's really important to work with a full-time agent so that we can coordinate our schedule with yours and tour whenever it's most convenient for you. We recommend that you don't tour more than 4 houses in a day because you'll literally forget from one house to the next those attributes that you like best or worst about each house. We also recommend that if you see something, even if it's when you pull into the driveway, that you don't like about the home or it's something that you just can't live with, then it's time to move on to the next. There's no sense in wasting your time or our time by touring a home that's really not going to meet your requirements and that you really don't like. On the day of the tour, we simply meet you at the house at the scheduled appointment time, and please don't forget to be on time so that we can spend as much time as possible at the house before the next buyer arrives for their time. We will take you through the entire house to make sure that you see all of the attributes that are most important to you. We'll also discuss with you what you liked or what you didn't like after each tour. We also suggest that you imagine your belongings in the home, which is typically a good barometer for whether or not that particular home is your dream home. Most importantly, we are never going to pressure you into making a decision that you may not be ready or willing to make. We're here to serve you and help you in your quest for moving right along.